Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I didn't honestly expect this to be, a series, but considering the last one did kind of good, I figured what the hell, I'll do this again. So I'm exactly where I left off for the most part. So gonna get right back into it. I was just in the Spectral Realm and I just beat those two demons. It's been a week for me, so you're seeing this about the same time that I'm gonna see it. I just forgot my button schemes. Shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but right now, we're just getting back into it, and these glasses are annoying me, and I should have picked up my spike, damn it. Fire's gonna have to do. Come here, you bitch. Fire! Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. I know, I'm a dork. Okay, that's water. I can't really go in there right now, so I gotta go this way. Ugh. It feels good to play this game again, Like, I feel like I haven't played it in forever, It just feels good to get back into something, that's awesome like it is. Come on. Oh, die, you son of a gun. I'm trying not to swear so much. I'll leave the swearing to the main series, because I know people don't want to hear swearing. Woo! Fire! Got him. Okay, throw that. Throw it. Thank you. For some reason my button schemes aren't working. Woo! Man, this pike makes it so much better. That's gonna be my primary weapon throughout the entire thing, so, forgive me if it seems a little boring here and again. I actually just got off work, like literally 20 minutes ago. I just got off work, so this should be going up like around 6 maybe. Come on, come here. Come here. Got him. Boom! I love these old games. I love the fact that I can stab these suckers, These old games just did not care back in the day, I just love them. So, I'm definitely probably going to make a series out of this, because this is just fun. Come here. And I remember this part well, because when I was younger playing this, I actually died around here, so... yeah. Now, the only thing that sucks, though, is trying to get into the flow of things and everything, with this game. But once you get into the flow, it's alright, Okay, right here is where I always died, because there's someone literally to the left. Wait for it. Boom, right there. See? It's like he would always catch me off guard. And plus, I was a kid playing this, so I wasn't, that good at it. But now that, like, I played video games, growing up and everything, like, I can usually beat it okay. And the beautiful thing about this is, with these games, I can save whenever I want, especially on this emulator. I can save pretty much anywhere that I want, and then if I die, I can just go back right before I died and everything, and it'd be alright. Man, had a good day at work though. Got to build a fence. I'm building the rest of it tomorrow. We got pretty much most of it done, so I'm happy about that. So, I gotta go through here. Now, I swear that there was like a knight somewhere. I can't remember where, but I swear that there was like a knight with a crossbow at some point. Okay, cutscene. I love how their faces don't move in this one. I love old games like that. They do that. It's so funny.
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Come here, bitches. See, I like the Legacy of Kain games because, like, by Soul Reaver 2, like, they switched up a lot of the enemies in the games and everything. Like, Soul Reaver 1, you're, like, battling demons and Nosgoth and everything that Kain created. And then Soul Reaver 2, you're battling like humans, you know, the Seraphim and everything. It's kind of cool how they switch up the enemies, and like every game, it's kind of different, you know. Like Legacy of Kain 1 was you know, fighting, you know, people and everything, and sometimes monsters. And then Legacy of Kain 2, this one, Soul Reaver, was fighting you know, vampire zombies and all that stuff. And then no, this is Legacy of Kain 2 Soul Reaver, and then Soul Reaver 2, there we go. I swear, there he is. I knew there was one somewhere. Yeah, those guys are pretty much easy to kill. The frame rate on here is horrible, though. I don't know why. But, it's probably because of the rain effects. Alright, now this... I think it's yep, another cutscene.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan.
I'm sorry.
To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses?
Kind of. I mean, that's what Kain did to y'all. Yeah, a little backstory, and I know I'm probably going to ruin the story for this. Raziel was a Seraphim knight before he got turned into a vampire. He was one of the people who hunts vampires, and I know that's kind of ruining the story a little bit, but that's what happens, so, you know. I mean, he figures it out in this game, but yeah, it's kind of cool that Kain did that, though. He was just like, you know, fuck it. I'll just make my worst enemies my greatest champions and everything, you know. And it's been raining. Like, we had to get off work today because it's been raining, like, since 3 o'clock. So, like, as soon as it started raining, we were like, oh, crap, you know, we can't work anymore today. Maybe that's not what I wanted to do. The only problem I got with this game is I can't use a mouse with this, so the camera angle is going to kind of turn funny. You know, I kind of got to use the shift buttons. Oh, I got to go the other way. I kind of got to use the shift buttons, so, you know, excuse the wonky camera angles for the most part. No, go forward. Thank you. I love these old games where you can, like, see through the box textures and everything. They're so funny. You know, it's like, just reminds you how primitive gaming was back in the day, you know. And I'm going to try to keep this at like a half hour or so because I don't want to bore too many people. Come on. I know you can jump better than that. And if this works out so well, you know, and if you guys, you know, keep watching this stuff, I'll even do the first Evil Dead game because I got that on here too.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous
and vampires
human
mutate in these
frailty.
games.
This weakness
Like
it
a
seemed,
lot.
was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained.
Like, it's cool how some of these vampires mutate. Where'd he go? He was right there. Where the hell did he go? He was just standing right there. What the hell? Oh, there he is. I like in the old, but anyway, I like in the old Kain because you also got to battle zombies too. There was like zombies walking around in crypts and stuff, like skeleton zombies or whatever. They were just walking around in crypts and stuff, and it was just cool. I liked exploring that game when I was younger with my dad because we'd find all kinds of cool stuff, you know. Got him. Come on, suck his soul. Okay. Yeah, the problem is, when fighting these guys, you gotta eat their soul first before you can remove their weapon, or before you can remove the weapon to impale them with. Because if you don't, their souls will go right back into their body and they'll get back up. And I learned that the hard way. So, yeah. If you ever play this game, that's one of the things you gotta do. So it kind of sucks. Alright, I think I gotta go this way. feel like I've been here before. Oh, this camera angle always messed me up going down those stairs. I hated that. Okay, that's Mount Kaya. I think those things are transports. I don't know for sure. I think that they are. I mean, I never tested them out, really, so I couldn't tell you. I kind of just always progressed with the story and everything. Okay, I'm here. Oh, zombie. Or, I'm sorry, vampire. Technically, I guess you can consider them zombies in this game. I'm not really sure. I never really figured that out. Because they're literally dead carcasses, so, you know. I don't know. Can't tell you. Not off the top of my head, anyway. I think I gotta go this way. Yeah. Water, it doesn't kill me in this game so much, but if, you know, like if a vampire touches water, and that's the point I was trying to make the last video, it's like acid on their skin because their skin is just so decayed and everything because vampire unlife, the only thing that's keeping them, you know, relatively enclosed in their body is their soul and everything, right? But their skin, you know, because it's so weak and everything, because, you know, they're dead, you know, they, their skin kind of like melts off. It explains it in the first one, but, you know, you pretty much get it. It's kind of a big deal in the first one, because even snow in the first one, like, hurt you, you know? Like, it was cool. Come on, suck his soul, suck his soul, suck his soul, thank you. Oh, come on, pick it up, pick it up. Damn it. Damn it. I was trying saying dang it and damn it at the same time. Okay, got him in the red. And I like the little signifier that they get that cover them in blood to kind of tell you, okay, they're weak. You know, go get them. It's kind of cool, so. I've been babbling. I've been talking a lot in this video. I need to stop. Okay, well, if I was just sitting here, it'd be boring as fuck, so. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Scratch TV, I'm filming the season finale this week. You're not going to get it Sunday, you're going to get it Monday on Labor Day. Is it Labor Day or it's Memorial Day? You're going to get it Monday on Memorial Day. Reason being is because I'm probably going to be working Saturday, so I'm going to have Sunday and Monday off. And, oh yeah, I got to go into the spectral realm. I'm going to have Sunday and Monday off, so Saturday night I'm going to be writing, Sunday morning I'm going to be filming, and then Sunday...
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their
Yeah, well that's
corpses.
going to be kind of freaking hard since I can't use a weapon now. Where'd he go? Where is he? Come here. Oh, I can't see. This is disorienting. But anyway, like I was saying, Scratch TV will be back. Come here. We'll be back this Monday for the season finale. And then I'm going to take a break, write most of Season 2 so I can get ahead of that. And then... Come here. And then Season 2 I'm going to be filming, and it's going to be a lot better. So... Come on, here, I'm about to die. Okay, I got him. I got him. Ooh, I almost died on that one because I was trying to talk. There we go. Now I'm good. But, yeah, Scratch TV will be back. I promise you on that for the season finale. It'll be there Monday. And then, like I said, I'm going to take a couple weeks off because I got to sit there and I got pretty much the basic plan for the show written out. It's just now I gotta actually write it out, you know, write out every single piece of dialogue, so that will be coming back, I promise. Oh, yeah, I gotta get the top one, I think. Is it the top one? What am I doing? I'm gonna drag this. Come on, let me drag it. What am I doing wrong? 'Cause I got that hole. It's the only block here. Flip it. This one. I don't remember what to do right here. I feel like it has something to do with this. Because I'm grabbing it, but it's not letting me grab. Why isn't it letting me grab? Oh, I'm in the spirit realm, that's why. Oh, I'm so stupid. Just trying to figure that out. I was like, that's right, you can't move physical objects in the spirit realm. That's correct. I forgot about that. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry that I did that. It's been forever since I played this game, so I'm gonna make a mistake or two here and there. Okay, now I can grab it. There we go. Because I think I gotta grab it, then flip it up there. Yeah, that sounds about right. I always had trouble doing this when I was younger. Like, I couldn't figure it out for the longest time for some reason. I was just stuck here. Okay, L... Which one's L1? Well, they were... And apparently, the gameplay was good, but the story was just utter crap, you know? So... Yeah, I don't know. And plus, freaking, I think it was Eidos or something, Eidos, whatever they're called. Apparently they had messed it up, so I'm actually going to leave this right here. There we go. Apparently they messed it up or something, and didn't, you know, want to go with Kain. And see, it makes no sense. It's like, Legacy of Kain has always been about Kain, you know? It's like, you can't, you can't have a game, a Legacy of Kain game, without Kain, you know? I mean, Soul Reaver, you know, people argue, oh, well, that was without Kain. Yeah, it was, but it wasn't completely, because Kain was the bad guy in this one. I mean, pretty much. That's who you're after in this game, Kain. And then Soul Reaver 2, you know, you're kind of, I don't know, allying with Kain or something? I don't know. It's just, if I ever get around to playing it, you know, which I probably will, but if I ever get around to playing it, you know, you'll understand. But it's like you can't have a Legacy of Kain game, you know, without Kain at the helm. You know, it's like that's like having a Star Trek movie with the original Enterprise crew, but you know, not having Captain Kirk at the helm. You know, it's like it makes no sense. You know, but I digress. I've been blabbing on for too long. There we go. Okay, got that down. Now I gotta hopefully fight this bitch, get it over with. There we go. Come here, you little bitch. Trying to pull the bob and weave on me. But I got a stick about this fucking long, so I'm gonna kill you either way. Oh no, I might go longer on this video. I don't even know how long I've been going. I don't have a timer on my camera, so I can't tell you. I gotta cut out the beginning though, because it's kind of messing with my camera. Okay. I need to come back, and then I need to push it up the stairs. Because, like I said, I had trouble with this part as a kid, and then I like figured it out one day, because I literally came back and played it, and I had forgotten about it. And I came back and I played it, and I was like, oh, well, that was a lot easier, you know. I made that a lot harder than it should have been, you know. Okay, I gotta go this way. Go down. I love that he can just dig his claws at anything and move it. Like, that's one of the cool things. I love Raziel's design you know, it's kind of cool and everything. And it differs, you know, on the kind of anti-hero, you know, look and everything. You know, it was something fresh. Like, this, honestly, was one of the best original ideas that I've seen in a long time. And I've seen, you know, I've seen some crappy ideas and everything, but this, the whole series, is like literally one of the best original game ideas that I've ever seen. Of course, you know, vampiric lore, you know, and everything, the story of vampires, you know, that's not 100% original, but they took it to the next level and everything, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is something worth playing, you know, as an adult. Because as a little kid, I found it fascinating and I found it cool and everything, and I was like, oh, vampires, you know. But now that I'm an adult, you know, now that I'm like 20 years old and playing it, you know, it's like, oh, cool. Okay, so I got the bottom back open, so now I can go back up through the top in case I fall and everything, and then I actually need my stick. I can go back up through the top, and then I can fix those things, those escalator things, whatever they are. Dink. I love that. That is so cool. And the reason I gotta go into the spirit realm right now is because, as you can see, the spirit realm kind of, you know, distorts everything. So like something on the side of a wall and everything will kind of push out, and it'll make kind of like an access way for you. You know, it's really cool. I love it. You know, like, it's just really, I love this game. Because, you know, they put a lot of work into it for a 1998 release game and everything. Like, they really did put a lot of work into it. You know, like, this was kind of far superior at the time and everything, you know? So, I can't remember, was it this one or was it the other one? I think it was this one I had to jump on. Because then I can lift the other one up. Go for it. Okay, just gotta give it a second, because it takes time to speed up the, oh, what? Oh. Damn it. I forgot. I gotta go back to that portal and make the jump. Yeah, you can't access the spirit realm, or you can access the spirit realm from anywhere, but you have to go through conduits to get back into the material world. I love that. That's just so cool. I just love doing that. I forgot about that, though. You can't do it willy-nilly, which is kind of an interesting thing, but I honestly think you should be able to, you know? Like, I think that should have been like a feature. Yep, okay. See, it raises up, and then I go into the spirit realm. You know, I go back into the spirit realm, and it'll stay because you can't move a physical object in the spirit realm. And I just love the physics behind it. I love the puzzles, you know, because they're interesting. They tie in, you know, two separate worlds and everything. Like, what you do in one, you know, affects the other and everything, and it's just awesome. Come on, get up there. It's just a tedious system, though, you know, like, you gotta go back and forth, you know, go back and forth between everything. Now, I do not have to go into the material world, because if I keep it here, it'll stay, and then I can jump across, so I was right. I'm surprised these did actually well and everything. I didn't think anybody would watch these, you know, because I just literally, all I did was, I just put them up on there, and it kind of just, well, it didn't blow up, you know, but it accelerated, like, it got like 24 views in like 3 hours, and I was like, oh, well, that's better than I usually do. So, I don't know, I might keep doing this. I won't, you know, I won't make any promises. You know, if you guys want to see, I'll do this if you guys want to see more of this, you know? Like, that's the only reason that I'll do it. But, other than that, I mean, I was genuinely surprised. I was like, wow. Alright, now there's another puzzle right here. It involves, where is it? I know they're here somewhere. Ah, there they are. It involves these. I gotta take one, push it in, and then I gotta flip another one over, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know, it's like, it kind of comes flooding back or something when I play these, you know? It's like, oh, hey, I remember doing this. Okay, now I gotta go up here and push this one off. There we go. And then I gotta flip it, because I gotta match the key for it. Okay. Yeah, but it kind of just all comes flooding back, and it's just so weird, you know? Like, actually, I gotta flip it. I gotta flip it the other one. Actually, I gotta get it off the wall first. Okay. Now I gotta flip it again. And it's just, it's weird because, like, games that I've been playing lately, you know, they're like games from like a really long time ago, you know, that I barely remember playing and everything, you know. It's like, oh yeah, I remember I used to play that, and then I'll like put them in, and then all of a sudden, like, everything that I did in the game kind of just floods back and everything, and it's like, oh, okay, well, shit, I gotta go around the other side, because as I say, that's not gonna be right. There we go. Now I got that system down, because I had trouble doing that. I used to press them both at the same time, and I get so confused. But I remembered that, and I was like, alright, well, there we go. Alright, so now I push that in, and boom, door opens. I'm good at games. At least I think I am. Alright, well, let's take... I thought there was a weapon in here. Oh, yeah, there it is. This side. Let's take this. Let's go kick some vampiric unlife ass. That's what it's called in here. They call it vampiric unlife for some reason. Okay. Now if I remember, I honestly don't have the time. Where does this lead? Oh, well, I suppose this is a good place to end it. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you honestly want me to keep doing these, I'll keep doing these. I only did this because the response was so well on the last one. So if you really want me to keep doing these, I will do these. So, you know, let me know in the comments below, because, you know, that would help me, you know, figure it out, what I can do for this channel and everything. So, because it's not me that makes the channel, it's you guys that make this channel, you know. So let me know what you want to see, and if you want me to play a game, you know, like old PlayStation game, Nintendo 64, you know, SNES, whatever, you know, if you want me to play a particular game, literally, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll think about it, and if I, you know, if I get around to doing it, I'll do it. You know, I won't do it immediately and everything, but, you know, wouldn't hurt, you know. So, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.